What is going on, you guys? This is Bach the Rock, and today, guys, we are getting back, yes, back into Fortnite. Now, guys, I know everybody's been wondering up and down, left and right, see what the hubbub's going on, but as I stated before, we are going to try to finish up our quests for this week. I know I've been at it for days. I know everybody's been asking about new games. I haven't been up and down on it, so pause though, but we're going to try to get it done. So, what we're going to do is. Did I not? Oh, it has to be ranked reload. Wait, I thought it was on ranked reload. What the heck? Oh. Here we go. Ranked reload. Alright. So we're going to go into ranked reload for a few matches, guys. We're going to try to finish up the map mastery. And we're also going to try to do some of the ranked, which means I'm going to have to enter some more matches. But we're going to try to finish the Felenios ranked, which I got 108 kills out of 150. And we're going to work our way around town. So let's see what we can do here. I'm already in Platinum 2, and I believe one of the goals I have to get through Platinum to get up to... Yep, I gotta get through Platinum 3 to get up to Diamond. And then I have to head to Elite, Champion, and Unreal. So, we're gonna see what the hubbub we're doing. We're gonna try to do what we can do and get ourselves back in the fight. Ugh. Ugh. I wonder where everyone else is. Okay, so one of my friends is playing DVD. I've already checked through the official news. Although I think it's ridiculous that they're putting the doggone One Piece thing in a little later. How did she... Okay. Yeah, that was bull hockey. Because there was no way she could have pulled an overpowered shotgun in a shot like that. Monotonous on the draw. So, which means we gotta row back to getting another weapon, because I'm gonna have a common ground. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Both. He pretty much Call of Duty camped off on that. And you guys saw that bull. That was more bold than an idiot trying to chase the Three Stooges, and they easily, like Scooby-Doo, basically all they had to do was cosplay themselves and then pretty much tell which direction to go. And that's how dumb these guys are. Oh, no. Okay, so we're gonna head for a plan B. What? Yep, nope. Here's what we're doing. Here is what we're doing. We will return the lobby and I'll pick a new area. That is, if that reduces me a little bit, guess what? I don't care. I will replay again if I need to. That was bull. That match was bull with a capital B. So let's see. Surf City. I gotta get at least 50 kills or 50 eliminations. What you going off about, bub? Okay, when I ask you what's going down, that doesn't mean repeat the same process again. Ugh. No betting tonight or what? Think bus driver. Yeah, right. Where are we hopping? Yeah, that is fucking ridiculous. Or Fuji. I meant to say Fujitoto ridiculous. Yeah. Ignited. See, that's what I hate about my brain. I move fast enough that I'm about to say something and I almost cuss, but then I cuss. Sorry about that, Chad. I'm trying my best to keep my head together, and it's like I get one of those points where I say something fast, and then I basically say the one word when I'm trying to say another word. Just every lobby I've been into, I've had to deal with a sweat character left or right, or deal with a sweaty player left or right. All right, so somebody. Well, that's a good thing. Hey, just asking, can you fix your audio bit because you're sounding loud in one end and basically. No, not good. Not good because if he says something a little too loud or he makes a P sound that sounds like it's a pop, then it could pop somebody's eardrum. I'm just saying that if he could adjust it a little bit, that could help a little bit. Yeah, it sounds a little bit better. Let's see. Okay, I can get rid of this. So right, this one. So if I have to guess, you're from the other side of the states. Well, like you got the Midwest, you got the West, and you got the. No, I didn't say middle. I didn't say Middle East. No, I said the mid. Okay, I didn't stutter like Porky Pig, right? You. I said the Midwest. I didn't say. I didn't say the Middle East. I said the Midwest. I said Mid East because that's a little more east between Midwest and Midwest before you head out to North and South Carolina. Mm-mm. Oh. Whoa! No, don't get the. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Okay, this I'm gonna say this. I like the idea that they put sidekicks in the game, but at the same time, I don't like the idea because, like, if you go to try to find an opponent and you see a sidekick, you assume it's the opponent, and then basically it just pretty much Fuji Tora's you up every time. Mm. Dude, I was about to say, are you talking Yu-Gi-Oh? Or because you just said Raider deck for a minute there. Okay, I'm not too crazy, and I know my hearing. I swear I heard you say deck in the mid sentiment. Sentiment. Yeah, yeah. I think both of y'all need to take the bongs out of your mouths and the corn cob out of your ears because I said sentiment. You know. Oh, for the love of God. Can't even say anything. Uh, no, we all know what you do, Rolf. Where the heck are they? I, he's got, can't focus. Here, we'll do this. Sorry, Chad. I'm gonna leave the group for a minute because basically I can't focus from head to toe when those guys are acting like the Three Stooges. Only the Three Stooges would be more nonsensical. Okay, I couldn't see the mother chickens. Every time with the storm, you think you're in a good hiding spot. Then you got some stooge able to be like, "Puck, you're dead." Okay, Mike's muted on there. Brain moves fast enough into the head. I'm trying my best here. And again, I always get stuck with randoms who every time you think they work fine as a team. It's like, yeah, no. Don't know which way to go. It's like, yeah, no. Oh, shoot. Yep. Come on. They pick off every time. I could have had one elimination, but no. Oh, still counts. Okay. Yeah, guys. All right, chat. First of all, sorry if I'm been a bit dodgy this week. Okay, like I said, I have been up, down, left, right, trying to keep up with live streams. Been trying to take care of stuff and hash left and right. It's like I've been dealing with a lot. Give me one sec. Oh, apologies about that, chat. Had to deal with oh, Bips and Bob's here. Okay, my mic isn't muted. So we're doing pretty well. I haven't finished up the squad ups. The ranked I still have to do between if I can look up the stuff just right. So the track quest I still have to do the 150 kills. I don't think they're starting the Bleach Royale stuff yet. Let me double check. Daily squad up. Unless I have to go all the way back to the Battle Pass ranked, Map Mastery Reloaded, Fortnite OG. It's not. Wait. Season 7 Greatest Hits. But they don't have anything that good. Ballistics. Let's. Yeah, I can't do the Save the World stuff because I can't actually access it. Uh, there's the Lego Odyssey, Lego Life, Battle Royale. Huh. Okay. I cannot seem to find the dang Bleach quests. And I know I had everything bookmarked to a T. Oh, let's look under. Oh no, those are the collections. Dailies, daily quest. Oh, it's because everything might be over in Blitz. So let me check the. Let me see if I can find the Blitz Royale. Yep, right here. Oh, they just started. Okay, they just started the Quincy and the Substitute Soul Reaper stuff today. Ugh. Okay, chat. I am really stuck here. On the plus side, I want to go to the Blitz Royale and finish up the Ichigo Kurosaki and Uryu Urehara stuff. But at the same time, I want to finish up the other thing. The quest that I do have marked. Mm. Oh, this is gonna go Meshuggah wanting to kill me. All right, chat. Except that now they make the okay. Okay, so this is gonna be a clear Meshuggah like crazy. So chat, here's the if we go over to the Blitz and do the Bleach version. Here's what they want us to do for the Substitute Soul Reaper challenge. Now I'll list off what's easy and what's not easy. Collect weapons from immolate. Pause that. Rewind. Stay calm. Collect weapons from eliminated players. I have to do that 15 times. That's good. Eliminate players with the fully holified Ichigo mask beyond 15 meters. That will be a pain in the butt. Because if you guys remember, when I did the holified Ichigo mask, people could just zip, zop, zippity bop right out of the way. Or play hippity hop at the barbershop. They can just, right when the blast is coming, they can hop out of the way. Damage players with the fully holified Ichigo mask. Again, gonna be hard. And destroy objects with the fully holified Ichigo mask. Now, these 5 will be easy. Survive storm phases without taking damage. Headshot players. Launch players with dual Zangetsu. Okay. Okay, let me check the other stuff. Let me check my track quest. Oh, this is gonna be Meshuggah. Okay, so we got this. Place top 10 in Battle Royale and place top 10 win rounds and 50 rounds in ballistics and place top 10 in Battle Royale. So we got those. All right. You know what, guys? I hate to say it, but if I put it off, it's gonna just it's just gonna kick me in the low blow. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our butts in gear, get into the blitz, and we are gonna do quads and get our butts in there to do what we can do. So again, here's the quest. I have to collect, and there is one there. We need to do 4. Wait, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8. But to get what we need to do 4 quests. So I'll say we can do it that way. Ooh, right off the bat. Oh, crap. No. No, mother chicken. Oh, where's the... Oh, Nikes. Nabbit. Okay. So I did one quest. That's not bad. But I had to damage players, and I have to eliminate players within 15 meters. And of course, I knew that was going to happen. Because why not? Just like if you have a Psyduck as a Pokemon. If it doesn't listen to calm, soothing music or end up in a calm environment, once it goes psycho, it'll pretty much kill anybody that gets in its path and blow up. That's pretty much what just the bits of it. Or just the bits of it. Okay. So let's take a look at the quests. Alright. So look at the bleach quests. We're gonna do this again. So we got one, which means we're close to getting the we're close to getting the animation studio background, which that looks pretty sick. Okay, so just need 3 more, but we're also gonna have to try to get everything up to par. All right. I got no news up yet. Good, so is that there? Oh, yeah, and for the record, guys, I know everybody's been asking about the whole Ramsey Khalid Ismail debate. So apparently, he's more coward than Daffy Duck, almost getting his head chopped off to be a darky. Pause that. Rewind. Basically, Ramsey Khalid Ismail is more of a coward to face off in a debate. Really, I just got massacred by a giant chubby hamster in a holiday sweater. Okay. All right, players. Okay. So they don't have my reboot card. There you go. Get some distance. Get some distance. That is not 11. Okay, chat. Okay. That's going to be a question that's burning in my head right now. Or that's a question that's going to be living rent free in my head for at least a week. Why in the hay would you have 11 right here, this chica? Okay? Now follow along with me because that makes no sense at all. Why would you have this chica running with a bleach sword? I mean, even though it's a crossover, that still doesn't make sense. People will be like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Because she would be running with Stranger Things stuff. Okay. Okay, you know what? What emotes do they have? So I got 1,700 V-Bucks. I think what I'll do is this. I'll go ahead and get the Stranger Things emotes. 3 reasons. I do like how some of them are functionable. And then the telekinesis breakfast. There we go. Which will give me 900 V-Bucks. Because I liked some of the emos. Except I could not find that one. Oh, these are New Year's stuff. Oh, wait, were those? Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, those are leaving today, but it's bad enough you don't be able to get the itchy and scratchy. And why would they bring back Kai Cenat? I mean, like, literally. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. What I wonder what emotes I can trade up for the 3 I got. Let's Okay, so that's built in. Okay. I'll trade up the Zoe one. My friend's gonna probably be like looking at me like, what? Why did you get those? I'll get that. I do like the ducky train. That that's another thing they need to do. Like if you have a crap ton of emotes, then they should be able to allow you to do like what everything else does. And I did like the summoning jutsu, but we're going to switch that up for okay. And then guys, we're gonna give ourselves a little telekinetic power breakfast for this. But yeah, guys, my faux pas on the cursing earlier at the start of the stream is just like I said, brain moves fast, and then when I go to make a call or something, kind of like with sports, then it's like you move fast to make a call, and then it's like a curse word just slips out your mouth. All right, let's see. Seriously, no blue. I need a blue with a bleach hollow mask in there. Tell me. Oh, seriously? I just got knocked back into the storm because of that pancake. Okay. That makes a little common sense. Mm. Okay, chat, let's see where we're at on the quest. So first off, on the bleach quest, I got 5 out of 15 on that. Survived 2 storms. Collect items within 15 seconds of taking damage. That's another problem. But we need 10, 11, 12, 3 more. So out of all these, I only need 3 more and I complete the quest, but I could still do the others. The drawback is always trying to get the last one. Uh. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright. Alright, chat, we're gonna see what we can do here. Alright, let's see. Oh, six bagger. Well, I get the feeling he's going to trap me in here. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, I just got my butt kicked by a Venom symbiote Spider-Man. Okay, that was GG's. So let's see where the quests were at. Give this another look. Okay, so we did 9 headshots, survive 3 storm damages, and collect items within 15 seconds to take a damage, which means I only need to do 4 of that. But I need to get the bleach holified Ichigo mask, and then I need to try to damage players, or eliminate players. Which I don't know what would be the best way to do that. And they give us the Stranger Things map. Oh, so the Terminator is leaving today. John Wick is still there. Okay, this is gonna suck, guys. So I was hoping to get the Terminator on right before it leaves, but can't. So I can't get the Terminator. So we're gonna have to wait around until it pops back around in the shops, which is monotonous, but gonna have to deal. All right. Now, can I please, for the love of Mike, get my hands on a blue crate that has the bleach holified Ichigo mask? That too much to ask. Well, with my luck, sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Oh, come on. Come on. Thank you. I knew that was going to happen. You seriously think that's a smart move to keep walking toward the... Hey, Chad! I'm sorry to ask this, but what kind of Mickey Mouse organization common sense that is? Okay, so, Anime Lesson 101. If you guys ever watched Bleach, and you've watched Ichigo versus Grimmjow, where he was able to use the fully holified Ichigo form, and you guys seen the blast attack that mask put out. Now, I'm going to ask you guys as an anime fans, if you were in that sticky situation, and you're about to be within a blast that could take out maybe 5 city blocks in a single blast, would you be dumb enough to walk towards it, or would you be smart enough to think, get some distance, recover, and then get yourselves ready for another round? Comment down below at the end of this video if you guys didn't make the live chat, but if you did make the live chat, go ahead and comment what you would do. Oh, dear Lord. Oh. Okay, that thing packs one heck of a Pika punch. Okay, it's got 3 to it. Okay, seriously. It had 3 shots. I have to do this 10 times, and it had 3 shots. And of course, it's by ISO speed. Okay, it's got one shot left. Oh, shnikes. Really, teammate? Okay. I'm about to keep my mouth. I am keeping my mouth shut right now. I literally am keeping my mouth shut. I was about to say I was second in command over here to get healed. Okay, so we got the first shot. Got the first victory in Battle Royale. Very good. Very, very good. I'll stay with the team this time around. So, guys, let's relook over everything. So, first off, I did not complete any of the Quincy arcs. Of course, I gotta wait for this doggone thing. Ow. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I accidentally muted all my audio, so it was like, yeah. All right. That just sounded like Peter Griffin. Yeah, that was Peter Griffin. Okay, guys. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Okay. One question that I'm going to ask, guys, and y'all will probably agree with me. Why in the heck, when they put Family Guy in this, did they had to make Peter Griffin look like Indiana Jones? Like, I'm sorry, but when they did the animated dads, I'm going to explain this. They did the animated dads. Like, they put Bob Fletcher, frickin' Cleveland Brown, and, oh crap, I forget who the other guy was. Hank Hill, that's it. They made them all look normal. I mean, Cleveland Brown is still the same hubby guy that we know. And if you guys don't remember the old Cleveland Brown, basically it's the one when he's in Family Guy. He's always taking a bath, and when Peter Shenanigans causes trouble, he always goes, no, 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 no. So basically, yeah, you guys know that one. But they made him look normal. They made everyone else look normal. But they made Peter look like he was on steroids. Like, I'm sorry, but if you're gonna screw with a family, if you're gonna screw with an icon, you just don't do it. Like, they kept Homer Simpson and all of the other characters from The Simpsons perfectly normal. They pretty much made Peter Griffin look like he just took some steroids and bulked up. I mean, why would you do that? Now, now I know that they did a bunch of collabs with animes, like Cowboy Bebop. They just did Bleach. They did Naruto, which I didn't get all the Naruto, but they also did Cowboy Bebop. They're going to be doing One Piece, which I'm looking forward to. Those, and they even did One Punch Man and Kaiju 8. Okay, they've done 7 animes, and they made everything. And out of animations wide, they did Adventure Time, Futurama, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and The Legend of Korra. Danny Phantom. They did everything right, but they screwed up with Peter Griffin. I mean, come on. Whoa. And we placed fourth. We just got killed by a Spider-Man Venom. See them gravity. But no, and the other thing, chat, that they did dirty was, if you guys remember Family Guy, the famous Peter versus the giant chicken. They put the giant chicken in Fortnite, and he looked completely normal. They did no alterations, no modifications. They didn't make the chicken look like he got lipo and pretty much bulked him up. They only did that to Peter Griffin. But they didn't do it to Cleveland Brown. I mean, what the heck? Oh, really now? Jeez. And Chad, there's one thing I will say: if you're with if your other half or your family members putting on nail polish remover or nail polish, make sure you have a room with a well ventilated air shaft. Because there are times people can get high off of nail polish. If they're huffing it, that's one thing. But even one dibble dose and you'll get it. Oh, crap. Crap. Oh, yeah. I knew that was gonna... Yeah, there is no way I'll be able to get that. Yep. I called it. So where am I at? Okay, I took down 2 tasks on the Substitute Soul Reaper, but I still have 4 on the Quincy. Which means I gotta get another Holified Ichigo mask and eliminate players from beyond 15 meters. Lord have mercy, this is going to be stressful. So, just to show you guys again. So, on the Blitz, we still got to get 2 more of these. We got to finish up the Substitute Soul Reaper, which means we got 2 of these to do. And we have to do all of the Quincy, which means we need 4 more of the collect items within 15 seconds of taking damage. We have to launch the player with the duels on Getsuga Jujisho. Okay. Okay, I don't know if they copied the anime, right? And Chad, I may need a correction in the comments. Did they pronounce it right? The Getsuga Jujisho. But to me, when it was in the old Bleach, they said Getsuga Tensho. Unless there's some kind of mispronunciation. I don't know. I'm usually good when it comes to my animes, but right now my brain's just like hippity hop at the barbershop right now. And we came in third. Alright. Seriously, the last thing I wanted to hear was SpongeBob laughing. Okay, where am I at? Let me see where my butt is. What the? Really? Mm. Chat, I will tell you this much. The more I hear that doggone P. Diddy joke, the more and more I would like somebody to just pretty much put that person out of the misery. Not the actual person that made the joke. I'm talking about the person that's already locked up. Okay, come on. Oh, it says the chest is around here. Come on. Come on, Lady Luck. Give me a blue. Oh, please be a blue. Please be a blue, you son of a biscuit. Ah! Double son of a biscuit. Get me out of the pool. Get me out of the pool. Yeah, it takes 2 of you to do that. Oh, jeez, I'm crummy. Alright. Luckily, the closest, okay. The closest, okay, come on. I can get there. Good thing I could dodge roll. Okay, yeah, no, get me to the... Yeah, that's not very smart when you got enemies coming. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. To quote Joey Wheeler, hey, didn't anybody ever tell you to say it, not spray it? Some manners. Okay. I need a blue chest. Lord have mercy. And there doesn't seem to be one around. And the other thing I don't like is you have to watch your bearings. Come on, Lady Luck, give me a blue chest. All right. Yeah, in chat earlier, if you missed the whisper that was going through, one of my family, I was praying for a blue chest last match, and my family thought that it'd be funny to try to jinx me on it. Which, if they would have, they'd be on me later. Because that is serious bad juju to put on a player. Okay, 2 yellows. Not what I need. I need the bleach holified mask. So there's got... Oh, that's a blue weapon, not a blue chest. Oh, I hear somebody. Shoot, 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 shoot. Really? The other team looks out for me. I just gotta look out for them. Okay, that's a green. Nothing. Oh. What? A total ambush. Are you kidding? Well, we placed second. Not so bad. Of course, I couldn't find... Really? Out of any move, they had to do the mop scene. Oh, shoot. 9:05. What time did he send me the message? Oh, here. Hang on, hang on. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that was a... Okay, that was yesterday. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, let me check my quest real quick. Ah. Okay, I gotta go one more try. And I better hope I can get a doggone blue chest. Chat 5 times in a row. Oh, shoot. We got a Peter Griffin. Because I just heard that annoying... Oh, wait. Really? I just got a blue chest, and there is no flippin' hollow mask. What? Huh? Oh, I didn't see it. I got the Zets, guys, I got the dual wheel blades. Didn't know I was gonna do that now, did you? Don't just die down on me. Cause right now I'm kicking your butts today. Okay, chat. I will be fair. I love these dual wield Zangetsus, but there's a drawback. Okay, the drawback is you have to be very up close and personal. But you just gotta play the game. Because, guys, we are trashing up. So let's see. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Headshot players, 15 out of 50. Collect weapons off of dead enemies, which I did 7 out of 15. So I hate to say it, Jeff. So I hate to say it, chat. We are doing pretty well. The downside is I still have to do the collect weapons from eliminated players. Where in the name of all the... Oh, what's the matter, Birdie? Okay, I need to collect. Oh. Okay, I gotta do 5 more for the substitute Soul Reaper. Ooh. I heard him. Come on out. Chicky, 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 chicky. Oh, right when I... Okay. Yeah, we are definitely about ready to lose our cool with that. So if the teammates can get me back up on the square, I can be able to get a revive. Oh. I was trying to close out chat and it closed on my own. Alright. Okay. Alrighty. Teammates are doing good. That's good. Except the downside, I didn't get the Hollified Ichigo mask, which is going to bite me in the butt. Okay. Really? The Skibbity Toilet guy got massacred. Come on. No, 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 no. Okay, guys. So let's relook at this. The substitute Soul Reaper, we got 2 more. 2 or 3 more, I don't know for sure. So we go into 1 more match. We need 1 more thing. Still need to get the Hollified Ichigo mask. I need to survive storms. I need to 20. I need either 26 or 20. Yeah, 26, and then okay, the outlaw shotgun. Now, can I get a blue chest when I land? Of course. What? Yep, back off. Wow, back the truck up, dude. Like, seriously, every time I got revived, it's the same thing. You... Yep. Say hello to Medea for me when you're downstairs. Whoop, 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 whoop. Punk goods. That's for sure enough. Oh, thank you. Come on. Hollow mask, hollow mask, hollow mask, you son of a biscuit. What? I didn't pick up a... Oh, shnikes. I didn't pick up the doggone broom. Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, good. Get me out of the storm. Hey, are you flipping? Yep. Okay, chat. I'm gonna say something about this character or this guy. But did somebody put paint chips in his doobie, or did he just not think straight? Okay, and to those of you who get into Fortnite, War Games 101. When you are basically working with randoms, here's a bright idea. Don't let them carry you on the map, because what they're going to do is pretty much get you right in between 2 points. And then they're going to think, oh, okay, it's a safe point without doing an inspection or range looking. And then they're just going to try to revive you. But then it's like, boop, to the head, you dead. That's pretty much what they did. But to keep the head on straight, guys, here's most of the stuff we got. I didn't finish the kickstart here because it involves those stupid bubble shields. But you have to do it immediately after you get damaged by another player. The Substitute Soul Reaper group, I almost got done. But the problem is I have to find a holified Ichigo map, and I have to eliminate players with it. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. Oof. So. Alright, do I have anything in the lodge that I can open? Survey says we got 2 presents left, but we cannot open them yet. Key term, yet. Whew. Lord have mercy. Alright guys, so I'm gonna do a basically 3-hour stream, and then what I'll do is I'll probably mellow out after a 3-hour stream, probably watch a couple movies. I was going to last night, but I was playing, but I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was playing Lego Odyssey to try to do some tasks, and then all of a sudden, I almost physically felt like felt like I was popping the back of my neck. So to explain that one, guys, you know when you're about to pass out, you'll lay back first, but then it's like you'll when you snap awake, you'll feel your neck be like, okay, it's gonna pop back. If I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah. Okay. Come on, I need a blue. I need a blue. I need a blue. I need a blue. And it's a common. Are you kidding me? What a guy gotta do to get a blue box around here? Like, seriously, I'm trying to... Oh, wait a minute. Did I just... Okay, that's a regular. So that's a no-no. Check up here. No, no. I need to be careful because... Please. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm... Oh, nice. Come on, hollow mask, hollow mask. Thank you, right when I called for it. Okay, I gotta eliminate players with the hollow mask. Now, guys, that's gonna be the real pain in the butt. Because remember what I said the last previous times. When the hollow mask is a one shot, is a one pump chump. It basically you have to basically be aiming accuracy. Oh crap! Nope. Back off, Tinny. You mother chicken. Come on. Axe Steel, somebody get their butts over here because if I lose this hollow mask, we're gonna be at. Now I wish sometimes you could sink your nerves into real video games, kind of like what is it? Not solo leveling. Crap. Sword Art Online. That's it. Because if you could snap your nerves into Sword Art Online, you could smack someone 3 ways to Sunday and not pay any consequences. Because, guys, just to rehash what just happened. I had the hollow mask. And I got killed by Danny Fenton. Or in this case, Danny Phantom. And we play second. Oh, jeez, oh, criminy. And I know people are going to say, well, why didn't you stay with the team? Well, because I was trying to find the mask so I could just get the mask, get what I need done. Because I got to eliminate players with the hollow mask. And this is the little putz that killed me. Anywho, it is what it is. What the... WTF did I just watch? Okay, let's take a look now. Don't let him try to get back to his teammates. Not today, Bull. Not today. All right. Oh. There's like, is there not any blue chest that I can get the hollow mask from? Seriously. Yeah, I picked that up. But I am picking up this. And this. Oh, wait. Nope. Dude! Are you kidding me? Who took the dang revive? Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Come on. Okay, now we need to find the hollow mask. Yep. Ain't taking crap from me today. Don't tell me that was it. You. Okay. Teammate. Teammate. Yeah. Okay, teammate. Are you a freaking putz? You... Okay. Check. You saw that. You saw that. I had the duels on Getsu, and then I had the fully holified mask, and the teammate was a total complete putz, ran right past me like Curly Joe running past somebody who had a butcher knife, and then pretty much just said, "Nope, we're not going to revive him," and just shoved a nightstick and went, like, how stupid can you be? Okay. I'm keeping my cool here when I ask this, but out of anime references, guys, let me ask you this, okay? You're in an isekai anime, okay? And if you guys don't know what an isekai is, I'll give you a quick, brief summary. Basically, an isekai anime is when a character dies in real life, they get reincarnated in another world, like with magic and vice versa, okay? I could name a few. When I get time, I'll do a rank YouTube vid of isekai animes that I would recommend, okay? But follow with me, and I'll try to ask you this question. You're in an isekai anime. You are working with a team of randoms that you don't know about, but you have highly knowledge of everything about the world. But you have an isekai person who's pretty much a doggone idiot. Now, you feel like you can trust them with your life, but at the same time, you feel like, I don't know if I can, because they'll pretty much try to find some way to have an advantage and a disadvantage. Would you try to work with that person, or would you work with that person to the point where they will find a moment to backstab you and pretty much ship you up the river, or pretty much because basically that's with most of the teammates. That's what I've been stuck with right now. Is that my teammate? Oh, shnikes. Okay, where are all my teammates? Like, Lord, okay, where do all my teammates go? Okay, are they getting porked by Peter Griffin? I mean, come on. No, strike that. They're probably in a bathroom getting porked by the giant chicken. Because every time. Or to quote American Pie Presents Bandcamp, they're probably porking an oboe. Who knows? Oh, okay. Now we're talking. One player used common sense. Very good. Very good. That's very good. Now to find the now to pull the pull the wind out of my hat, which means we're gonna have to find the hollow mask again. Now, if anybody's not porking an instrument and actually working together, then basically we can figure this out. Although, and just throwing this out there, Chad, if anybody says anything about that reference or looks it up, if you guys ever try to do that, I would highly not recommend to do that. And if you want to know why, if you're old enough to understand it, best thing I would say is look up, try to watch American Pie Presents Bandcamp, and you'll understand why on that one. Okay. Now I need... Oh, come on, can I not get a doggone blue chest? Yellow, every time. Yellow's not a good fellow. We need blue. Lord have mercy. Oh, please. Ooh. Okay, get rid of the pistol. I don't... Oh, shnikes. Nope. Come on, teammate. No. Give me up. Yo, what are you doing? Teammate, I'm right. Are ya pork in an oboe or what? If I'm rolling on the ground and I'm saying, right here, I'm giving you a signification. Jeez, I'm crumbly. This is like an isekai anime when a character's KO'd. It's either you're gonna let him get kicked in the nads and not heal him, or you're gonna let him suffer. What the heck are you gonna do? Jeez, I'm crumbly. Alright. But we got the Bleach production art, which looks pretty bad, eh? So we're gonna get that. And we're gonna try to finish up the quest while we're at it, because I'd like to get the extra 30k. And before you guys ask, yes, the extra 30k is gonna be going right to the stuff that's gonna be unlocked for January 9th. So all that's coming soon. So we're just gonna have to do what we can do. Alright, so let's see. Lobby. Let's see the concept art. That is sick. That is sick as a dog. Okay. Alright, guys. So we're going to try to finish up the Substitute Soul Reaper. And we're going to try to finish up the Quincy, which we got 35 out of 50 on the headshot players. But we still need to do the duels on Getsu and the full Holified Ichigo eliminations. Ooh, delay. Drink my extra water. Take a look. I've already been streaming for an hour and 45 minutes. Okay, guys, so remember what I said. The stuff, I have to find blue crates. Of course, I may have to take some yellows. Well, okay, I will say this. Yellows aren't bad to have, but remember what I said. They don't contain, like, the hollow masks or the stuff we need. Okay, nope. Oh! Okay, you guys saw that. And oh, I swear, teammates, if y'all are gonna be a pack of putzes, I swear I'm gonna go off. Like, I am not joking. I just got killed by someone with the name Jiminy Geppetto. Okay, guys. If you guys never heard of Jiminy Cricket and Geppetto, then I would recommend watching Pinocchio. But I would watch the animation Disney version of it, not the real life human version of it, or definitely not the horror movie version of it. Okay? Even though I think the live version was also made by Disney, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. Okay. Teammate, you did not just play the stupid card. You did not just play the stupid card. And he played the stupid card. There was a reboot ban right in there, right close to the storm. I swear, some of these... Okay, chat, I will say this. If some of these randos were put in the supernatural universe, they would not survive. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm stating it as I call it. But if they play with lack of common sense, yeah, they would not survive. Yep, plan was not going to work. And I have to do the holified mask 6 times. So, to get the 3,000 guys, this is what I have to do. I have to eliminate players with the fully holified Ichigo mask 10 times. I got that 4 out of 10, which means I need 6. 6. Okay? Then, I have to get roughly 5 would be 40, 15 headshots, and then I have to... I'm not going to say the number, but you guys can see it right there. I got 3 out of 10, which means I need a few more on the thing. Oh, yeah, there's Goku. Right. Oh, please tell me we're not in another version of Stranger Things map. Seriously. Seriously. Why is it? Okay. It says it's right out. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Okay. I'm sorry, did Medea put drugs in your waffles and pretty much tell you to eat up? Like, nope. Teammates, I need call-outs. Because I also need the blades. Are you kidding me? No. Cold day downstairs. No way. Not happen. Because I know dang good and well I had that shot. Okay. Hurry up and get me up. Oh, dear Lord, have mercy. Are you kidding me? Yeah, they FAFO'd around the dang holified mask. Look. Okay, guys, I'm going to be calm when I say this. But Epic Games really FAFO'd with the bleach stuff. First off, if you guys ever watched the anime, you guys know when Ichigo's in holified form, if that mask was able to use a full blast, he could able to control exactly where to aim it. Like, he's able to control its power, aim its location at its target, and then release a full concentrated blast. They just made it look like the size of the Dodon Ray from Dragon Ball Z, and the Spirit Gun from Yu Yu Hakusho. Okay, so they definitely FAFO'd. Now, I'm an anime fan. I know my research. So if I was on the team, it'd be like, okay, if I got the schematics, I know what the blast range looks like, I know what the blast radius looks like, then it's like, okay, we got it that way. We need to edit it in that perspective. Alright. So now I have to refine the mask. I have to get the dual Zangetsu Getsuga Senjo. But the downside is knocking players back is going to be like putting Ugly in a minivan. It's not hard, but it's not easy. Or the saying goes, Ugly on a minivan. I don't know. Yep. Okay, where in the heck is the team? Bro, really? Okay, I gotta get to the freaking reboot van. Come on. Wrong way. Wrong way. Yep. Not so little on a little fella, aren't ya? Are you serious? They expect us to get halfway across the... Yep. Okay. Good answer. Good answer. Where's the... I just saw the thing for the box. There we go. No, no. Oh. Dad! I had them. That group was right there. I had the swords, and they pretty much Call of Duty it, guys. Like, all right, I am going back to lobby, and I'll explain this. So, guys, when you're in Call of Duty and you're in Warzone, you know how you always get those sweat players that... You guys know how you have those sweat players that every time you're in one spot, they decide they're gonna camp their camp like there's no tomorrow, like they haven't showered for 5 days, pick off the players when they're hidden, and then pretty much get to the point where they slowly end you like what you see killers do in horror movies. That's pretty much what they do. All right, this is what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna be streaming for another 59 minutes. I'm gonna hop over to. I'm actually gonna hop over to the Lego Odyssey, cool my jets, and then after the 3 hour mark, I'm gonna get off here, and I'm actually gonna watch a movie and try to chill out. Ugh. And before anybody asks, yeah, I'm just a bit on and off this week. For 3 reasons, guys. First off, I know everybody's been asking me about when am I going to be playing extra games on the PS5, like able to do other stuff. Well, I'm still battling with the companies to try to deal with the problem with my order. If you guys want a full detail about that one, I will probably do a separate video when I get a new stand, which that's going to be another issue because I have to wait to get another stand. So, basically, we're at one of those points where we have good days and bad days. Good days, you have stuff that works and you think, oh, okay, nothing's go wrong. But then you get the bad day material, which is something screws up and it's FAFO. So. And also, chat, yeah, I've had some comments earlier today about Ramsey Khalid Ismail. So to fill you guys in, I don't know if you guys are followers of his and you pop in the chat. Yeah, you guys are gonna know he's just trying to be as sneaky as a snake in the grass, trying to hunt down a quail's eggs. That's how bad he is. Because we just found I just found out that he pretty much deleted his entire streams. And here's why on the situation. So, if you guys don't remember, Ramsey Khalid Ismail, he's normally called Johnny Somali, but since he wants to be disrespectful and pretty much cause a mess of trouble, we're just not going to give him any respect at all. So he basically did the whole crap he did before when he was busted in South Korea. So to catch you guys up to speed on little bits and bobs, I'll give you small portions. So he basically was illegally streaming and illegally working, and he basically was making money, and he's sitting there running his hot pot, saying, "Oh, the money I get's going to go to charity." Da 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 da. Yeah, the only charity it was going to was his. Because if you guys don't remember, just to give you a small recap, Ramsey's not supposed to be making any money or working. And this is the funny thing, which, I already sent the clip to Legal Mindset. I'm hoping to get an interview with him 3 ways to Sunday when I get the time. Which it wouldn't be so bad, because he was one of the attorneys that I followed when the whole mess and tobacco went down. Gesundheit. Sorry guys, I said Gesundheit because family sneezed. But just to clarify a few things. So this is the mess that's happened. So if you guys don't remember, Ramsey kind of got himself into hot water in the Middle East. He got himself in hot water in Jerusalem. He pretty much caused all kinds of shenanigans. He disgraced a few landmarks that have holy properties. Okay, so like the first thing he disgraced was the howling, or I think it was called like the Wailing Wall over in Jerusalem. Basically, he put pictures of Jeffrey Epstein, or who did they say it was again? I don't know who he put in the wall. I know it was the Epstein brothers and Andrew somebody, the Andrew Ross, that was it. Basically, he put their pictures in a thing called the Wailing Wall, which is a Jewish kind of tradition in Jerusalem. And the funny thing was, he got banned off a kick, which, yeah, smart move on their part. But honestly, I don't think that boy learned enough from head to coat. So not only did he get banned, his name is blacklisted. And what it means when his name is blacklisted, like his name, his face, pretty much everything is blacklisted. So like if you're on, so like pause that, rewind, stomach's cramping a little bit, but I'll explain. So what it means to be blacklisted on Twitch or any streaming platform, which means you can't collab or that person cannot appear in the live streams. Which, honestly, I think that would be the work of Gunnar Clancy because of how he runs things. Which, in my honest opinion, they shouldn't have that rule. Because the best way I can think about it is if they have that rule where the person's blacklisted and they can't collab in your streams, but they decide to walk into the streams anyway, then you shouldn't be banned at all. Now, if the stream systems really want to fix that, then the best thing they need to do is they need to have a special feature in the app to where they have a picture of the person who's banned streamed or pretty much banned from every social media, social site. And then if that person tries to walk in front of the camera of those who are live streaming and working, then his face can be automatically blurred. Or they could replace it with a cartoon or something like that. So like the best way example I could put it is like, say I was streaming in Japan. Ramsey comes walking in thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna try to troll this motherfucker because he da 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 da." He walks in front of the camera, nobody will see his face. Instead, they could see like a girl anime character. They could see like characters from Hazbin Hotel, Hell of a Boss, or depending how ugly like Ramsey's mug is, they could probably see him as the ugly duckling. Okay, that part was evil, but hey, he's not much of a man, but he talks like he's a celebrity. So, it is what it is. Of course, he needs mental help too, so there's two good partridges in the pear tree that need to go down. Anywho, that. But as I was saying, guys, so long story short, basically Ramsey has been doing the same thing he's been doing. He's live streaming in South Korea without a visa. He called me out. Well, actually, correction, I called him out because I seriously wanted to blow him 3 ways to Sunday. Pause though, not putting that as a dirty joke, but I pretty much wanted to blow his eardrums. Again, pause though on that if someone takes that out of context. But anyway, but yeah, like I said, Sunday before I even got in there and went in for the heated debate, he decided to call me the N-bomb, which again, I think I've said this before, but if you guys look at my skin right here, I mean, from the camera, you guys can see that I'm as pale as Casper the Friendly Ghost, or I think I'm tan. I don't know, but the point is, he called me the N-bomb, and it's like, yeah, he's colorblind. Either somebody poured bleach in his eyes when he was a kid, or technically somebody must have dropped him on his head when he was a baby. Whichever one comes first, I don't know. But if somebody did drop him on his head when he was a baby, yeah, I'd welcome it. That's the best thing I could say. And and guys, like I said, you guys saw the short I did where I clipped the part of him wearing and I am gonna say it, but but from that clip was from a video he did a while back last year when he was supposed to go to court, and basically he was trying to disrespect the judge because during his whole court trial he basically insulted the judge's mother. He did all this crap, and he basically said to the camera, and I would never say this to a judge. I honestly, if he was in a classroom, I can't pause that, rewind, let me rephrase that. If he was in a courtroom where the judge could pretty much smack him in the face with a dead fish that was rotten for 5 days, I would actually record that. Because, guys, if you don't remember, one of his crimes was obstruction of business, which basically he was carrying around a dead fish that he left outside for 3 hours, close to that was equivalent to 3 days. And then he was walking around. I don't know what jurisdiction of South Korea he was walking around. I don't know if it was the dead fish in South Korea, but basically he kept on putting it in people's faces, and then when he is attempted to get arrested, he played the race card. Now, okay, guys, so what I mean by the race card, and I'm not trying to say it, but basically the race card is when people are attempted to get arrested, and they play like their ethnicity, their religion, they do all that kind of stuff. So basically, in the clip with Ramsey, what happened was this. The police are questioning him about the fish. And they said that several people have made complaints of him pretty much waving the face in their waving the pause and rewind again. People complained about him waving the dead fish in their face, so they made a complaint to the police. Police show up. They attempted to arrest him, and he starts going off like he's a psych Karen. And yes, guys, I've made up a word for like a psycho Karen. You just take the word from psy and psycho, and then just put it in front of the word Karen. So in other words, from now on, if we're talking about a psycho cuckoo, oh hey, a lady's acting like a hellhound kind of deal, we just call them psy Karens. Because if you just call them Karens, that's insulting people with the name. If we call them psy Karens, that's another word for psycho Karen. Kind of like the Pokemon Psyduck. You got Psyduck. Psykaren. Simple as that. But, anywho. But we'll do that edumacation some other time. And we'll come up with some good terms to use around hand to come up with. So that way we can fix all this Mother Hubbard bullcrap. But beside the point, guys. So Ramsey was getting arrested. And when the officers went to arrest him, he played his race card. And what I mean by race, he assumed that he was getting arrested because he was black. Okay? Now that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. If you're getting arrested for breaking the law, that's one thing. But if you're in another country and you're assuming you're getting arrested because of your skin color, yeah, then I think you took too many drugs, you popped too much dope, or someone just fed you human feces from a human centipede, because that's lack of common sense thereof. So yeah, so like I was saying, so Ramsey did get arrested. He got charged. And if you guys don't remember the record, which I still remember the record in my mind, he had 4 business obstructions, 2 minor crimes acts, and he had 2 deepfake charges for a total of 8 crimes, which he could be looking up to 8 to 10 years in jail. Well, in a South Korean prison, which he's also probably going to be working the cabbage fields, which, if that's the case, then I'm definitely going to have to get some cabbage imported from South Korea. But honestly, I don't think the cabbage fields would be good for him. Instead, if anything, he should be working on a rock breaking crew or a railroad. Although that would be taking history heroes as an insult, pretty much. At least I think. I don't know. But anyway, guys, and I know everybody's also going to be asking, well, did Ramsey see the short you did? I'll tell you this much, he didn't see it yet. But I got a feeling that once he sees it and he takes it as an insult, I know what his first reaction is. He's gonna think he's gonna come in and insult me, saying I'm an inbred, and I live in a state where people have a little bit of with their family. And yeah, first off, I don't know where people come up with that Looney Toony bull, but I can guarantee you, if he were to come into my chat and say that, I would definitely put him in his place. And if he was like, oh, well, I'll get my buddy Gino and da-da-da-da-da, I'll say, dude, I'll make you a deal. You want a hoedown throwdown? We'll have a hoedown throwdown. But the problem is, there's a slight problem. You're in South Korea. You're stuck there. I'm in the U.S. And second of all, when I did that clip, I followed all the guidelines. And it's freedom of speech, freedom of the press, And yeah, and then pretty much I'll say this: if you want to whine and cry to your little boy Gino, then he wants to have a hoedown throwdown. Guess what? I know people who have SPD. I know people who could pretty much snap him like a twig, make a couple calls. So you draw your weapon, my weapon's bigger than your weapon. Simple as that. Because guys, I'll be honest with you. Ramsey is nothing but a spineless little jellyfish who talks a big game but won't back it up. Now, let's bring up his boy Gino. Remember the clip when basically he was in Thailand or another country? He was talking big game. He was walking past by a group of thugs or a group of people. I don't know if it was thugs or people, but judging by the video because they looked like they had biker jackets for a minute there. He basically slammed his hands on the table and they got up about ready to open a can of whoop ass. And basically, Gino got so scared that he was shaking in his boots. And he started bribing them, saying, like, oh, I'll pay for your drinks and da-da-da-da-da. It's like, yeah. The famous phrase, FAFO. Fuji Tora around, and you find out. Now, if I had to put Ramsey and Gino in an anime situation, I would say the first season of One Piece when you're first introduced to Kobe. So if you guys don't remember that one, basically Kobe winds up in Pirate Princess on... I can't even speak right. Pirate Princess Alvida's ship. And she's known as Iron Club Alvida. Basically, anybody who calls her anything but beautiful, she'll take that club and... or bash you upside the head until I can't even speak right like without stuttering the pork pig. To quote Bernie Mac, what she would do, she would bust your head till the white meat shows. And another famous phrase from Bernie Mac, rest in peace for him, is if you're old enough to talk back, you're old enough to get hit in the throat or the stomach. Two good phrases from a good comedian. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh. I thought I was getting talked to. Did I miss something? Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Thought I got something on one of my ends. Sorry, guys. Just double checking something real quick. Must have been my other phone, too. Okay. Never mind. Guess I missed something. Okay. Let's see now. I gotta add in a new thingamahootsits. So let's see. We got. What in the name of hodgepodge? Huh. Okay, I'm gonna have to get my tool phone. All right, guys, give me a hot minute. I'm gonna mute my mic and then do this. Just give. My button's sensitive. So I don't know if it's because I dropped it or what, but I'm gonna mute my mic, mute my stuff, and then get something real quick, and I'll be right back. Righty dighty, guys. I am back. I apologize. Sonia Favor, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Now we're gonna get this back in a pattern. So we got an axe, nunchucks. I'm gonna put my pickaxe in here. Not in there. And then we're gonna move the nunchucks. We're gonna need another axe. So there we go. So it'll be axe, pickaxe. So it'll be axe, nunchucks, pickaxe, axe, nunchucks, pickaxe, axe, and nunchucks. So, as you guys can see, we got most of these right here. So we're going to hop off the sides, and we're going to see if we can investigate the areas, see what we can get. Of course, I made a teeny tiny mistake. There we go. So the stuff we're using will be right here. Oh. Yeah. And as I said, guys, I'm only live streaming for 3 hours, which means I only got 30 more minutes. And then after that, I will be taking a breather. Now, will I be doing anything else tonight? I don't know for sure. I'd like to, but I would like to watch a movie and relax and try to keep myself together. Let's see what we got. Search. Okay, so we got an Ninjago tomb. Nice. So we'll do this. We need to move these around. Get the tomb. Get those. Okay, we got a new building recipe. Not that bad, not that bad. Okay, so what we're doing. Put the axes back. We have to move everything around so our weapons will not contradict. Now we will have to get some of our stuff. And I know people have been calling me out on hoping that Ramsey will try to do another debate against me, which 10 to 150 after making him look like a complete fashion disaster, I'd say, yeah, he might. Because, guys, like I was saying earlier, in that short, the reason why I called him out on that fashion disaster is for 3 reasons. Number one, he was an idiot because he wanted to wear and this is what he was trying to wear, but he got busted before he even did it. He was trying to wear a black KKK outfit, get up to court. Now, he was warned, because this is the funny thing. When South Korea police found out about it, video and all, basically what happened was he was reported, and he was notified that if he wore something like that to the court, he'd be held in contempt of court. Now, I'm going to ask you guys a serious question here. If you guys made a bet on how dumb Ramsey is and how stupid you think he was to wear a getup like that to court, what would be the odds of something bad happening? Because guys, if you look at the short, I will tell you, it doesn't matter if it was the opposite of that color. I'm pretty sure if he would have shown up in a court like that in the U.S., it would have been a modern day version of Bonnie and Clyde. Now, if you guys ever watched Epic Rap Battles of History, they would tell you about the history of Bonnie and Clyde. And basically, Bonnie and Clyde were two of the was notorious thieves. Well, long story short, they got busted. They tried to escape authorities. They tried to do all that stuff. Well, finally, when they were cornered, they had a choice. It was either they forfeited themselves to the police, or they got gunned down where they were. But of course, one of the two, I don't know if it was I think the female's name was Bonnie and the guy's name was Clyde. So when basically Clyde fought back, he got riddled with holes from a Tommy gun from the police at the time frame that were carrying guns. So again, on that stipulation, if Ramsey was to wear something like what he wore in that short to an American court, odds of him of getting held in contempt of court would have been slim. And the other odds, it would have been an "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" incident where he got busted and pretty much, well, I'm not going to say what exactly, but y'all kind of get where I'm coming from with that situation. Because if you've seen "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou," which was a good movie, to be fair, it was a good movie. Because I liked some of the music, I liked some of the scenes, but at some point, some of the stuff was kind of a little too OTT. Now, if my mother and sister watched it, yeah, they'd probably get annoyed with it. They didn't even like me watching it, for that matter. And I can tell you guys why, but that's going to be a throwback story. All right. Okay, got the logs in here. Okay, so we got the logs in there. I can... Get the bamboo. Okay, so now I need to throw you guys in there. We have everything going here. And honestly, if anybody could name any movie that Ramsey would not survive in, if you comment down below, then that would be pretty funny to do. So that's what I'll probably do. If I set up a post and make a comment video of saying if you could throw Ramsey, Khalid, Ismail into a horror movie or any type of movie, what movie would you pick? What do you think the outcome would be? And do you think he'd survive? Because to be fair, I could name 5 movies you could throw him in, and he would not survive. Because of course I know some of the soundings is wrong, but if you guys watch horror movies, you guys know exactly what they always say. One of the male characters always die first. I'm not going to say which one. But you guys get what I'm saying. If you guys ever watch the Scream parodies movies, or I think that's what they were called. Scary movies is what they were called. I just can't remember which one it was, but they did a parody when it was with the whole Ghostface debacle. because we in the Wild Wild West. So, next video, guys, I might do a rank of what horror movies I think Ramsey would not survive. Because let's face it with him, guys. He basically is cocky. He's arrogant. He thinks he's quote unquote the big man on campus. So the next video I do, because he's too much of a chicken. Actually, I'm not going to curse this time around, but he's too much of a pack of chicken excrement. A chicken, if I can speak right. Chicken excrement. Ugh, to face off in a debate. That basically, I think maybe we should just make this more interesting. Now, I've seen most horror movies. Well, no, correction. The only horror movie I remember seeing was Five Nights at Freddy's, like the very first one. And don't get me wrong, I do like the story writing and how they portrayed some of the stuff. However, I haven't seen the newest one yet, and honestly, if I did, I would love to get the popcorn buckets. So if you guys, like I was saying, if you guys were on TikTok and you guys saw how they did the new Five Nights at Freddy's buckets, like you can push down on the hat, do whatever, and basically you could get snacks from any part of the face, which looked amazing. Oh yeah. So what we're gonna do is this. Anything we can eat, we'll just put to the side. Yeah, we can eat those. Alright, we're gonna have to come back for the chest. So what I'm gonna do is mark the chest. Alright, and we're already at 243, so we're gonna just do what we can do. Alright, so we got the chest marked, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these emptied out. Okay, nothing there. Nope. Earth energy. We take the white banana. here. Why did I put the glass there? Oh wait, was there any rice? We have rice.